That's a good one, JMU. We need to go ahead and add the HBCU team.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Blue Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Right up on that line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Dukes racing to the line in a hurry up.
Yowie.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the wideout.
That's me.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Out of the end zone. Gives it the big stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. That's caught. It's Knight. Tackled there by the defense. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Crosses to 35. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the dudes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Dukes are in the hurry up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. And the defense drags him down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. It's Ellis. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down.
All right, the offense wanted a first down there, but they got the completion, and now it sets up a fourth down situation where it's manageable. I can accomplish it, and yes, I'm going for it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find the hat.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They're dealing with a second and long. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Line getting set on second down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned.
Oops.
Let's see what the call is. From the gun. Give on the inside. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback gets the first, and into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Extra point here will tie the game. And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Jones. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking for space. It's Fuller. Shakes off the defender. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Offense, quick tempo. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
The give out of the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Nowhere to go, and the ball is all by himself down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down.
2 people in the building.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked.
Luke ain't no joke.
Down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He's going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? That's caught. It's Kane. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback may change this route. Snags it over the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Boy.
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quick completion to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. See what they dial up on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Making side adjustments here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Speed here.
The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. These corners going to give them some space. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. Now the play fake.
We own it. We own it. We own it.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Grabbed behind the line, it's King. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the...
Turning it on! He's pushed out of bounds at the
It's off the
22.
lead.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Red pass hits complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
He wants to change this route. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the returner goes down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
That looks fucking fast.
3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Knight.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. He breaks a tackle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Dukes! And once he found open space, the
tough.
might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll line up to go for 2. Off play action. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. Open space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, and they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs,
send it
those
back.
extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this game.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yes.